Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fabulous, sparkling world of the Miss Universe pageant and talking about the most iconic part of it all, the crowns. Now, Miss Universe isn't just about gowns, catwalks, and speeches. It's also about the bling. And let me tell you, these crowns have some stories to tell. The first ever crown, Romanov Imperial Nuptial Crown, 1952. It all started back in 1952 when the very first Miss Universe winner, Armi Kusela from Finland, was crowned with the Romanov Imperial Nuptial Crown. Sounds royal, right? Well, it actually was. This crown was once owned by the Russian Tsar's family. Imagine that, wearing a piece of history on your head. Talk about bling fit for a queen. This crown was no joke. With over 1,500 flawless diamonds, it was insured for a whopping $500,000. But funnily enough, it was a nuptial crown, meant for brides. Maybe they were predicting the Miss Universe winner would marry fame. Next, we have the metallic bronze crown. And no, it's not a fancy dessert topping. In 1953, Christian Martel from France won this, let's say, unique crown. It was made of bronze without any crystals or rhinestones. This one definitely stood out as the most unusual crown ever used in Miss Universe history. I mean, if you were expecting diamonds and got bronze, it's a bit of a letdown. The Star of the Universe, 1954 to 1960. From 1954 to 1960, we had the Star of the Universe. This crown was a stunner. It had around 1,000 pearls, both cultured and black, set in gold and platinum. And get this, it weighed 1.25 pounds. Can you imagine balancing that on your head while trying to look graceful? Talk about heavy is the head that wears the crown. This piece was worth $500,000, not just heavy on the head, but heavy on the wallet too. Then came the Lady Rhinestone Crown, also known as the Coventry Crown. It debuted in 1961 and stuck around for a whopping 40 years. This crown was a bit more practical, made of rhinestones. It allowed the Miss Universe organization to make exact replicas for outgoing title holders. Because, one crown is never enough. It also featured a female figure holding a scepter, symbolizing the power and grace of Miss Universe winners. Classic, right? Now, let's talk about the crown that became a fan favorite, the Mikimoto crown. Introduced in 2002, this crown was designed by Tomohiro Yamaji for the Mikimoto Company. It featured 500 diamonds and 120 South Sea and Akoya pearls. That's a lot of sparkle. The crown was inspired by a phoenix, symbolizing beauty, power, and status. Fun fact, this crown made a brief comeback in 2017-2018, with Catriona Gray being one of its last wearers before it was retired. The CAO crown. The CAO crown. Introduced in 2008 and worn by Miss Universe Diana Mendoza, this crown was all about Vietnamese pride, featuring white and yellow gold with over 1,000 precious stones. Valued at $120,000, it was a tribute to the country's thriving economy. But here's the kicker. Diana wasn't a huge fan and chose to pass it on, using the Mikimoto crown instead. Ouch. Diamond Nexus crown, 2009 to 2013. In 2009, we got the Diamond Nexus crown, made by Diamond Nexus Labs. This eco-friendly crown was part of NBC Universal's Green is Universal initiative. It featured 1,071 gemstones and synthetic rubies, representing Miss Universe's HIV/AIDS awareness platform. Not only was it stunning, but it also carried a message of sustainability and awareness. Beauty with a purpose, right? Next up is the Dice crown, used from 2014 to 2016. Inspired by the Manhattan skyline, it featured 311 diamonds, blue sapphires, and topaz. Worth $300,000, this crown was an absolute showstopper. Unfortunately, it faced some copyright issues, and like a bad breakup, it was retired in 2017. Finally, let's talk about the Mouawad Power of Unity and Force for Good crowns, introduced in 2019 and 2022 respectively. These are the most expensive crowns in pageant history, with the power of unity valued at $6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $6 million. These crowns are the epitome of luxury, featuring golden canary diamonds and blue sapphires, symbolizing ambition, unity, and the power of women. So there you have it, a journey through 70 years of Miss Universe crowns. Each one has its own story, its own sparkle, and a piece of history. Which one's your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more glamorous content. Stay fabulous, everyone.